Hi everyone. Well, harnessing the fire within, this is what the period is demanding us to do. The new moon in Leo and Mercury retrograde from Virgo to Leo from August 5th to 29th, 2024. Now, the celestial events of the new moon in Leo and Mercury retrograde transitioning from Virgo to Leo have compelled many of us to introspect and magnify the personal desires and the whims and fancies that we actually delve within. Over the past few days, I've found solace in my own space, which has slightly delayed my work but granted me significant clarity. This year, every Mercury retrograde occurs in the fire signs of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, with a brief detour into the earth sign of Virgo. Fire represents our ambition, creativity, drive, self expression, and sense of adventure. It embodies how we take action in our lives and harness our willpower. Fire is our life force, spirit, and courage. Now, as Mercury moves through these fiery zodiac signs, retracing its steps and rewriting its story, we too are reconsidering and reframing how we channel our fire within. We are actually rewriting the narrative of our will, drive, courage, and ambition. We are rethinking how we follow inspiration, take action towards our desires, and express ourselves outwardly in the world. This process helps us better understand how to reframe our perspective, regenerate our life force, and continually recreate our lives. So, with Chiron and Aries connecting with each of these retrogrades, we are bringing wisdom into areas related to a sense of self, confidence, and belonging. We are invited to rewrite the script of our life on what it means to be clear and direct, to honor our wants, needs, and our passions, and also to self direct our path with courage and self ownership. So, the current alignment of the planet serves as a cosmic reminder of our spiritual journey. This celestial configuration encourages us to reflect on our lives as a continuous process of growth and evolution shaped by the myriad experiences that we encounter. At any given moment, we hold the power to choose our responses to the events and narratives that unfold in our lives. This choice is pivotal as it can transform our experiences into either tragedies or grand adventures depending on our perspective. In a sense, the planet's positions invite us to embrace our role as active participants in our life story, reminding us that our outlook and reactions can significantly influence our journey. Now, whether we view our experiences as challenges or opportunities, each moment offers a chance for spiritual growth and personal developments. Embracing this perspective can truly transform how we navigate life's ups and downs. It empowers us to see challenges as opportunities for growth and to appreciate the beauty in our journey. Mercury retrograde is a fascinating astrological phenomena that occurs 3 to 4 times a year. During this period, that is in the period of August when it is retrograding, Mercury appears to move backward in the sky from our perspective on Earth. Now, I have a little different take on this. When someone says Mercury is in retrograde, they're referring to a period when Mercury appears to move slowly than Earth in its orbit around the Sun. So, astrologically, the Sun represents one's ego, while Mercury symbolizes intellect and communication skills. So, during this time, our ego may struggle to comprehend the prompts from our intellect, leading to feelings of brain fog, weariness, and stress. These two powerful dynamics in our lives, ego and intellect, are at a crossroads during this Mercury retrograde. So the universal intelligence advises us to allow our minds to rest until Mercury stations forward again. It's not the time for power games. Instead, introspection and spending time with oneself can bring joy, peace, and happiness. A refreshed mind will help boost your confidence and consequently your ego. So, Mercury retrograde and the new moon are often seen as times for reflection and new beginnings. It's wonderful that we can use this period to gain insights into our life and feel ready to move forward with a fresh perspective. Embracing the new and letting go of the past without regrets can be incredibly liberating. It opens up the space for new opportunities and experiences. Now, Mercury retrograde cycles give us the opportunity to reflect on past decisions and reconnect with ourselves. It's a time to feed your spirit through your learnings, recreation, or relaxation. During this retrograde cycle, which is from August 4th to 28th, it focuses on decluttering, purification, and detoxification of your own mind and body. So when Mercury returns to Leo on August 14th, it's great time to finish old projects and revisit creative or passion endeavors. This period might also remind us of the past loves and loyalties. So when we are talking about August 14th, basically it has started its move from the 4th of August, and by August 14th is fully embedded in Leo. So we can plan on how to declutter our mind, body, and environments. For me, I like to take time out for activities that foster spiritual growth during Mercury retrograde cycles. And the first step towards spiritual growth is when you are able to decipher what needs to let go. Now, how do we navigate Mercury retrograde wisely? Well, Mercury retrograde affects everyone differently, but there are ways to make this uncertain time much easier. And I'm going to help you prepare for the Mercury retrograde. So, what you need to do till August 14th, I would say, is acknowledge the theoretical nature. Remember, the impacts of Mercury retrograde are ultimately theoretical. If things feel out of sync, it might be because of the energies that we are engulfed with. So, these energies make you more conscious of the potential changes. You need to stay calm, for stressing over potential issues won't change anything. Try to roll with the punches and avoid dramatizing. Staying calm will help you navigate unexpected changes that come your way. Mind your communications. Mercury rules all forms of communication. So pay extra attention to negotiations, work dealings, travel plans, and messaging. Review your emails to avoid misunderstandings and take extra time with new contracts. You need to give a pause to the conversations that are very important. For Mercury retrograde is ripe for misunderstandings. So consider delaying your conversations or consider delaying your major deals that have long-term impacts until Mercury is back to normal, which is after August 28th. Allow for more flexibility in your life. Give yourself some leeway for things not going as planned. Allow extra time for travel and double check contracts or agreements. Have your backup plans ready. While you cannot put your life on hold, it's wise to have backup plans and make allowances for misunderstandings. You need to reflect and rebalance. Use this time to reflect on where you invest your time and energy. Balance is important. So take stock and ensure you're content with your current balance. Understand the retrograde period. Just as there is a pre retrograde shadow period, there is also a post retrograde shadow or a retrograde. So, this period occurs as the planet slows down before the retrograde and speeds up after. So be mindful of this phase as well. It starts about 4 to 5 days before it turns direct and stays 5 days after it's turned direct to catch its momentum. So, summing up, beginning on August 4th and 5th, Mercury started its retrograde in Virgo and then quickly shifts into Leo, where it remains until it completes its backward spin on August 28th. So while it was in Virgo for its short stay, Mercury retrograde brought an analytical and highly discerning inward reflection. Because Virgo is a sign of self-analysis, right? It's deeply aware of its own potential and concerned with the self-actualization of that potential. So as we retrace our steps through this earth sign, self-analysis takes place from a very different vantage. Mercury, in its backward spin under Virgo's influence, helps us gather previously missed insights and encourages us to reflect on the expectations we hold of ourselves. Were they inspiring, motivating, and enliving? Or were they inherited, not true to who we are, and are no longer relevant? So we need to let them go. Let go. Now, as Mercury shifted into Leo on August 4th to 5th, for the remainder of its retrograde, we return to themes of fire, the self expression, and the inner authority. Leo expresses a beautiful and bold stamp of who it is to the world. It is here to self validate, create, play, and offer warmth simply by being yourself. Mercury retrograde in Leo empowers us to reclaim our narratives around self expression. It helps us rewrite our stories of what it means to be seen, to take up space, and to pour validation and love into ourselves. This period offers us the opportunity to reframe and embody our own Leo. That is, to radiate the authentic magic that we uniquely are, or we think we are. We need to manifest it. So, as we navigate this Mercury retrograde, let's embrace the chance to reflect, reframe, and rejuvenate. By doing so, we can emerge with a clearer sense of self and a renewed spirit, ready to take on the world with confidence and joy. So, for a more personalized guidance, feel free to connect with me through my website, www.dollymanghat.com. I am here to help you harness your wishes and dreams, building a life filled with health, wealth, and happiness. Together, we can create a fulfilling and a joyful journey. Always stay blessed.